everyone, welcome back to Repeat. Once again, we are back in the world of reading. Welcome to school, kids. And the creator of the game right now is actually changing something up in Owen's route. So basically, I don't know how much they're gonna change, but I'm trying to not get too far into it. However, I know you guys do love this series, and we gotta get into it. But before I go ahead and start, make sure to press that like button if you haven't already. And also, if you want to make sure you get the notification from my channel, hit the bell icon. It's down by the subscribe button if you're subscribed. And if you're not, why are you here? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get right back into this. So, let's load our game. January 15th. Oh, I don't have 2 saves. Alright, so here we go. Okay, Philip. Okay, Cecil and Owen. So the vote overall is to go Owen, Cecil, Philip, which I kind of expected. But we're going to go ahead and get into it. Owen. There was a painful gnawing at my chest as I thought about that constantly smiling doofus. Also, I went into this too fast. I also have to say, please don't spoil this in the comments. I had to delete some comments because they spoiled so much of the story, and now I know things that are gonna happen that would have shocked me before. So it's kind of frustrating, guys. Please don't spoil it in the comments. That would be nice. If I do see that, I will. If I see it once, you're fine. If I see it multiple times from the same user, I will have to like hide these videos from you because ban you. I don't know what I'll do, but I'll get Dan to work on it because it's really frustrating, guys. Please don't do that. Anyways, there's a painful gnawing at my chest as I thought about that constantly smiling doofus. There was always something odd about him. Oh, you can see it. Speaking of which, where is he? I haven't seen a peep of him today. That is true, we haven't seen him in a while. That is a fact. But sitting here on my ass isn't gonna help. Time to search. Not even gonna tell either of them I'm leaving. Alright, makes perfect sense. Or whatever her face left, Echo. I wandered around the campus for a solid hour, but didn't catch a single glimpse. I tried calling him, but my messages weren't going through. Did Owen turn off his phone for some reason? With a disheartening sigh, I tried back to the courtyard. Where could he be? Huh? Was that Miss Corey's? The old teacher was wandering around the courtyard as well. A worried look etched across her face. Her expression softened when she caught sight of me walking towards her. Oh, Jayke, how are you today? I pray my absence yesterday didn't interrupt classes too much? It was interesting? By the way, have you seen Owen around today? I've been trying to find him, but no luck. What a coincidence, I'm looking for him as well. Why did I look over there? As well. Owen has a history of becoming disquiet around the time of visitors today. It's a yearly habit for him to disappear during these few days. Is it because of his family's bad history with the city? Perhaps. It's clear the situation makes him uncomfortable. Miss Corey sighed, her breath heavy with concern. Jayke, I do hope you managed to find him. It'd do him some good to have a friendly company at a time like this. Bottling up his feelings, ignoring the world can't be good for his health. I've looked almost everywhere, not a peep of him. Do you think he's gone home? I highly doubt that. Owen hasn't gone home in years. It's well known that he lives solely at the academy. How does that work when the academy's not running, though? I wonder. However, there's a good chance he's somewhere off campus. You got a point. I've only looked around the school so far. Thanks for the advice, Miss Corys. I'll do my best to find him. Thank you, Jayke. Best of luck. I was already halfway off campus before I realized the city is huge. Where the hell was I gonna start looking? Echo, you there? What's up, Echo? How you doing? Yo, you called? Yo, you called, bro? No. Echo suddenly broke into rasping cough. Okay. Sorry about that. I've been feeling a bit under the weather. You sure you're okay? I'll be perfectly fine. Stop worrying so. I've cared so much. I can't help it when your face is literally splitting apart. Oh, that's great. I'm fine. Anyway, what do you need? Right. Can you use your ghostly wishy powers to find Owen for me? Well, that's easy enough. I suggest looking on Derry Street. Derry Street? Isn't that the rich people neighborhood? Why would Owen go there? Call it my ghostly wishy institution. See, I am useful sometimes. Tell Hallie to shut up if you see her again. Will do. Thanks for the advice. Oh, that's great. Yeah, a lot of people still say he's the remnant, and I kind of am agreeing with that, so we're going to see where it goes. With the new determination bubbling up in my chest, I grabbed my phone and pulled up Google Maps. Derry Street. Copyright strike. Gary Street. You know, for someone who's lived here my entire life, I really should know the city better than I currently do. Yeah, probably. That'd make a hell of a lot easier. Wow, so this is Derry Street. I've never been to this side of town before, and now I can see why. The street is lined with pretentiously gaudy houses and painfully green lawns. Oh god. There even are fences that scream, "You aren't good enough to live here," to us common folk. At least it's fairly quiet here, that's good. There's barely any traffic or people around. I shook my head furiously. Okay. Okay, Jake, focus. Echo said Owen should be somewhere around here. Where could he... Ah, there he is. I spot a tall orange figure swinging a tennis racket under a large willow tree. Oh wait, that's not tennis. It's badminton. He's using one of those feathery shuttles instead of the ball. Owen was playing by himself, bouncing the shuttle against a tree in a lonely, never-ending game. His face was scrunched up in bitter concentration as he tried to keep the feather shuttle in the air. And once his Owen smacks the shuttle again. He's hitting the thing pretty hard. What happened to the audio? I saw him casually walk behind him. Well, that's a weird way to film. Looks cool as hell, though. Mind if I join you? Huh? Jake, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing, buddy. I reached down and grabbed a spare racket before knocking the shuttle out of the air towards him. Owen startled stare suddenly turns into his usual cheery grin as he knocked the shell back, a rhythm slowly forming between us. The rhythmic bouncing of the ball continued as I struggled to start a conversation. Say, Owen, there's something I want to tell you. What is it? Penis. Okay. I didn't even spell it right. I am a furry. What is it? You know what? Never mind. There was an awkward silence. I'm guessing it wanted to say I love you. There was an awkward silence between us as we continued our game of badminton. Whatever I had to say completely slipped my mind. So, why did this react today? This chorus was pretty worried. Where did this music come from? Something on your mind? You could say that. I look at Owen carefully. Why is there such happy music? Owen, if you ever need someone to talk to, I'm all ears. I mean, I kind of suck at giving advice, but I can still listen if you want to them. Owen laughed bitterly. You sure? The neighbors say I got a lot of issues. I wouldn't have said it if I didn't mean it. Okay, I don't even know where these... Is my audio behind or something? It must be. Owen suddenly struck the ball so hard I almost missed it on the return. He let out a dreary sigh. It's just that all this talk about Visitors' Day is getting irritating. I can see that. It's pretty much just a bragging day for teachers and parents anyways. There's more to it than that. Owen chewed on his lip as he struggled for words. Seeing other kids meet up with their parents, just spend the day together. Aw, sad Owen. It hurts, Jake. It hurts to spend the day alone and wonder, where is my family? Why am I alone? Owen missed the ball and watched it bounce raggedly down the street. Sorry, I'm being a big baby again, aren't I? Which one was he? I forget. He was, I think, the orange one, right? Yeah, orange tulip. I mean, Cecil's got no parents and he's doing just fine. But Cecil's an orphan. Owen breathed out heavily and sat at the base of the willow tree, exhausted. My dad's still here. Honestly, that makes it hurt even more. Is that why you decided to skip school today? Yeah, and I'm probably going to skip tomorrow, too. I'm just too tired to deal with everything. I sat down next to Owen and wrapped him a comforting arm around his shoulder, the two of us looking out into the beautiful yet empty street. No one can fault you for taking a break, Owen. You're dealing with a lot of baggage. Thanks, Jake. You always find a way to cheer me up when I'm moping. You're always welcome. By the way, why did you come to Derry Street of all places? I mean, place is nice, but why here specifically? This is the neighborhood where I grew up. Owen pointed down the street, where a surprisingly unextraordinarily white house stood. When I was little, my mom would play badminton with me on this street. Of course, I missed the shuttle every time and ran everywhere to chase it down. Is that why you're so buff? Owen chuckled and rested his head on top of mine, my face resting on his shoulder. It's a real workout, to be sure. He pointed towards the front entrance of the house fondly. My butler would be watching us at the door and prepare the snacks whenever we got tired. You have a butler? Huh, didn't you hear? I'm a spoiled rich kid. No other servants, though. It was just me, my mom, and our butler. I'm guessing an English person made this game, the way they're spelling mum. Or mom, whatever you guys say. Owen's mouth slowly waned as he stared wistfully at his home against the afternoon sun. I definitely recommend, and my mom passed away. Oh, shit. I was gonna bring something up. I'll bring it up in a bit. This place feels so empty without her. I wrap my arms around one of Owen's, the two of us staring silently at a memory of a home. Hey, do you want to go home? I know you haven't gone back for a while. Maybe just for a short visit. I'm sure at least your butler misses you. Owen let out a bitter laugh. I'd rather not. Seeing it brings back too many memories. I've only been living at Generi Academy for 7 years anyways. It'd be weird to suddenly go back. You never went home. Generi is my home now. Owen shook his head dismissively and stood up, grabbing his badminton racket as he did. Alright, now I'm gonna say it. That scene right there, that really quiet scene where in the text he rested his head on the character's head, I think that should be an art piece. I think that should be a piece of art. Well, since we're here, you want to humor me with a few more rounds? I grumbled and grabbed my racket. That sounds like a dangerous amount of exercise. Go easy on me, will you? No, we're gonna fucking demolish you. Okay. The afternoon slowly wore on as the two of us played several more matches of badminton. Owen seemed cheerful but contemplative. I cannot read. I seemed like a panting and sweaty mess. Sports really wasn't my cup of tea. How the hell does Owen keep talking and playing at the same time? I fumbled in the shade with a huff, ankles sore and arms burning. Owen laughed as he jogged over and handed me a water bottle, which I accepted gracefully. What? You done already? Give me a break, man. This is the most I've moved in years. Are you kidding? This is barely even a workout. Boy. I shook my head in disgust as I greedily gulped down the water in my burning throat. Athletes, they're all masochists. Ha! Suckers! Okay. I don't know you, but I'm parched and starving. Why don't you have a go bite to eat? I can't read. I'm not sure that's a good idea. Most restaurants around here kind of kick me out the moment they see me. Usually screaming, "Off, L'Oreal!" or something along those lines. Oh, come on, Owen, it'll be fine. I know this really nice cafe near the school. I'm sure the people there will like you. You mean the one Cecil works at? Yeah. I'm not sure you know, but Cecil and I don't really get along that much. And, I'm pretty sure Cecil's boss would gut me if he ever saw me again. It's, probably best I just order takeout or something. I placed my hands on my hips and frowned. You're just exaggerating. I mean, Cecil's a little grouchy, but you can't be that bad. You really don't know how much the city hates my family, do you? Jake, I have to pay people to go to the store and buy groceries for me. Ouch. People refuse to let me into their businesses. Rocks are thrown and beatings happen occasionally too, and if I'm not too careful at night. I bite my lip and I wince. Do people really hate your family that much? Owen shrugged and nonchalantly as he gathered up his badminton rackets and a sports bag. The L'Oreal family is pretty powerful and influential in the business world, especially in the local area. My father has a rather aggressive mindset, and a lot of local businesses lost their jobs as his company expanded. That's why there's bright red metaphorical target painted on the backs of every L'Oreal. But you never done anything. Owen shrugged again. People don't see it that way. With a dismissive sigh, he swung his bag over his shoulder and sent me a refreshing grin. Anyway, enough with all this depressing talk. Let's get into okay, I'm getting tired of my own voice. What's the plan for tonight? Takeout's my only option, but is there anything you want in particular? I stare at my water bottle thoughtfully. Owen seems a bit adamant about staying put, but that doesn't seem like the best way to go. I saw a place there for you, bye-bye. Takeout sounds boring. Isn't there a park around Derry Street? How about you go wait for me there and I'll go grab some food. It'll be like a little picnic. Owen pondered for a minute. That's not a bad idea. The weather's pretty nice today for a picnic. What kind of food are you getting? Porn. It's a surprise. Just wait for me. Shh. I didn't say anything. Guys, I did not say anything. I arrived at the cafe with a huff and looked around curiously. Where's Cecil? Maybe he's taking a break right now? Damn it. I wanted to talk to him. Suddenly, a huge hulking rabbit steps up from behind the counter with a practiced grin on his face. Hello there, welcome to the cafe. The name's Herschel. I'm the boss around here. I get for you? Oh, I heard they gave him my order and he glanced around the counter and goes, say, is Cecil around? I want to talk to him. Oh, you're one of his friends? Oh, I didn't see the second part. Cecil's out back. Let me go get him for you. I'm right here, boss. Yo, Jake, I thought I'd see you around here today. How's Owen doing? Why are you asking me? He's doing better. How did you know I was with Owen? Cecil shrugged non-chanted. I can't say that word. Miss Corey acts a lot when she's worried, and I figured you'd end up finding him. Well, she worried for a good reason. Owen always gets mopey this time of year. Can't really blame him, though. Speaking of which, I've got something for him. Cecil ducked behind the counter and handed me a small pastry box. With just a sniff, I could tell it's heavy with sweet, sugary, handmade baked goods. Hell yes. Owen's got a mad sweet tooth. He'll like these. Tell Owen to stop being a shit and lighten up. It's fucking weird to see him being sappy and sad. I must have been grinning awfully hard because Cecil's face began flushing with an indignant red. Aw, you do care. Hey, Owen's still a jackass, but we were friends once. Take care of him for me, will you? I'll do my best. I think your sweets will make him really happy. Cecil groaned and rolled his eyes. I'm sure he'll be insufferably smug for the next few days, too. Herschel suddenly clears his throat sharply and gives the two of us a worried look. I'd hate to butt in on your personal matters, but be careful around that L'Oreal kid, will ya? You're all good friends, I get that, but that family's just bad news. Hey, Owen's not like the other L'Oreals at all. Gotta agree with him, boss, for once. Owen's always been Owen to me, not L'Oreal. So shut the hell up, boss. Jeez, you kids are so snappy these days. I'm just telling you to be careful, all. Trouble tends to follow you, that family, whether it likes it or not. I'll bet Owen's not half bad. Still tempted to snap him like a twig, though. Cecil groaned and punched the boss on the shoulder. Are you ever gonna let that go? I perked up with renewed interest. What are they talking about? I feel like I'm missing part of this conversation. Herschel must have noticed my inquisitive look because his smirk widened as if readying for a punchline. I think I know. Is it that Owen and Cecil dated? Because I went back to the beginning and there's other ways you can go to get hidden scenes, and that was one of them. There you go. Cecil, he dumped you! Nobody dumps my boy without some pain! I gogged between the two of them, my mind whizzing at this new information. At this point, Cecil's face was glowing cherry red. Boss, we never dated. Then what would you like to call it? Friends with benefits? Hey, that's a furry comic. We were young and stupid, and that was years ago. Herschel was practically wheezing with laughter, steadying himself with one arm on the counter. Cecil retorted by smacking the back of his head with a tray. Ah, you youngins are a riot. Oh, you're gonna get the kick out of this, aren't you? Jake, what are you looking at? Don't give me that look. Don't you have to get back to Owen? But I could practically feel the heat of embarrassment radiate off Cecil as he shoved me out the door. Out, out, out! Okay. I'm getting lots of texts, Jesus. By the time I got back to the Dairy Street Park, the sun had begun to set and the air began to chill. Ah, I wish I could have jogged faster. Owen, you there? I jumped as a prone figure on a nearby bench suddenly sat up and stretched. Oh, Jake! What took you so long? Owen must have dozed off to sleep because his jacket was all wrinkled and slid halfway up his stomach. Great. I caught myself staring and flushed before tearing my eyes away. What? Sorry, there was a few distractions. Anyway, I got us lunch. Dinner? Owen gave a playful shrug as I sat down next to him and passed him the lunch bag. It's pretty late, so dinner sounds about right. Oh, you bought dessert too. I heard you had a big sweet tooth. Did I seriously take credit for that? I would not take credit for that. Hell yeah, I do. Who could resist the temptation of sweets, bruh? Okay, no, I'm gonna stop. I'm sure Philip would say something along the lines of, nonsense, sugar is bad for you. Ha, silly. I think it's only because cats can't taste sweetness. Kinda sad, really. Really, is that true? Whatever. More for me, thanks for getting these, Jake. What are you? You're a red panda, right? I filled my own lunch last dinner as I watched Owen literally inhale his own. Nice. How the hell does he eat so much and manage to keep fit? He's a hacker. He has the max. Cecil's spoiling him. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. There we go. Cecil's the one that made the sweets. Owen suddenly froze mid-chew and stared at me with wide eyes. Cecil did? Why'd he do that? He called you a jackass, but said you were still a good friend. Owen gulped down a mouthful of face juice and flushed pink. Cecil said that? Well, tell him some thanks. Oh, come on, Owen, you can tell him yourself. I'm sure you two can patch things up and be best buds again. Owen pretended to wipe his mouth, but I could tell he was hiding a small, hopeful smile. My curiosity was almost irresistible. So, what's this I heard about you and Cecil dating, huh? Huh? Well, I'd like to know, buddy. Owen nearly choked on his food and grabbed water and gulped it down thoughtfully. We weren't dating exactly. I have Owen a nosy look that said go on. What? Okay, I'm guessing that's a typo. Well, I think it was more of a relationship via convenience more than anything else. Definitely nothing romantic. We were just two lonely, love-starved idiots who clung on to whatever we had. Don't get me wrong, we were good friends back in the day, too. Owen paused. There was a heavy, unspoken but hanging in the air. That's what I expected. Then what happened? I got selfish. Owen finished off his food and began gulping down his water bottle. He avoided my stare. Looks like it was all I was going to get out of him. Another silence hung between us as I slowly finished off my sandal. It was getting a bit awkward, really. At times like this, the best way to break the silence is with the blunt force approach. So, how was Cecil in bed? Okay, Jake. Nice question. Why would you ask that? Why? Water actually shot out of his nose as he struggled to catch his breath from screaming. Where the hell did that come from? I sent him a sly grin. Hey, I was just genuinely curious. You seem to be an experienced type of guy. God, this video is just so screwed. This whole thing is a big ploy to ask if I'm available. Maybe. I'll leave that for you to decide. Yes, to both questions. Does it bother you that I've been with someone before? No, not really. You had a life before you met me, so I was kind of expecting it. Why? Are you going to propose to me again? Who knows? I'll have to think something more exciting than just shouting "marry me" to you. Enough about me. What about you, Jake? Owen elbowed me playfully with a wink. Any past exploits you want to tell me about? No. This Jake? No. Real Jake? I am in one, so no. Well, oh my, is someone rather inexperienced. Where has this gone? If you want, I'd love to show. Why am I playing this game? I've learned on my experiences sometime. I don't think my face was probably redder than the sunset above us as I tried to change the subject. Owen could only laugh with the knowing look as I hid my face behind my lunch bag. Yay, okay, it's over. And you said I was experienced. Owen paused for a moment as he glanced around the park. Oh man, is this nighttime already? We've been chatting for a while, haven't we? Time really flies when you're having fun. I don't have fun. Owen hopped off the park bench and helped me to my feet. It's probably the best if we head back to the dorms. I'd hate for Miss Corey's to catch me past curfew again. How about that? I kind of have somewhere private I need to go before heading back. Are you alright with that? With walking home alone? I'll be fine. You go on ahead. You sure? The city's not exactly the safest place after dark. Jeez, thanks, Mom. I'm sure I'll manage. If you say so. I get going then. See you later, Jake. With that, Owen strode down the park and disappeared from sight, leaving me alone This is day 9. Okay. You guys don't understand it yet, but something's supposed to happen. Didn't realize how creepy everything got after dark. It turns out that my sense of direction died with the setting sun. Nice. I ended up walking circles around the neighborhood and past the same houses at least 3 times. It's getting really late. The sudden downpour of rain, thunder. If this was a horror movie, I'd be dead by now. My heavy, wet clothes clung to my skin as I shivered my way through the street again. I had to go over my shoulder occasionally. Was it just my paranoia talking, or was there someone following me? Shit, there's someone following me. Yeah, okay. Nice. There's someone following me, guys. A tall, intimidating someone that I couldn't quite make out in the dark. Was it the Remnant? I doubt it's the Remnant. Doesn't seem like it. The shadowy figure looked like it had arms. I gulped and began to walk in slightly faster. I was hit with the sudden realization that Hallie's not here to protect me again, and Echo is in no shape to help. Oh shit. I'll be fine though, I can take care of myself, right? Pulling out my phone, I begin scrolling through my contacts. I vaguely remember hearing somewhere that stalkers are less likely to attack someone in a conversation on the phone. What? Oh, it's the girl, okay, yeah. Praying that this was true, I dialed Owen's number. Shit, no answer. Does Owen still have his phone turned off? Oh, well, see so. Philip? I grabbed my teeth and increased my walking speed, looking nervously over my shoulder. Shit, both my calls ended up in voicemail. Stalker began walking faster after me. What do I do? Uh-oh. Here goes nothing! My hands clutching to my phone tightly, I punched in a random number. It had the city's area code and it hopefully be someone nearby. By random chance, I saw his breath. I whispered desperately into the phone before the other person could say a word. Please, don't hang up. Wow, I need telemarketer. It's not at all bad, but this is some next level desperation. My voice was deep and sleepy with a touch of playfulness. The man answered probably just woke up. I'm not a telemarketer. Listen, I know it's weird, but I'm a kid alone in the streets in the middle of the night and there's some weird stalker following me. So I kind of panicked and punched in a random number. The man instantly sobered up, his voice turning serious. You alright, kid? Need me to call the police for you? No. I'm okay for now. The stalker hasn't made any moves yet or anything. I don't know exactly. Want to find out if he does though. Could you stay on the line for me? Talking to someone helps calm my nerves. If you say so, kid. The name's Samuel, by the way. Hope you don't die, kid. Oh my god, I saw this on the Patreon page. I know who Samuel is. No! Thanks, I'm Jayke. You know, for a rich neighborhood, Derry Street isn't really all that safe, is it? You're on Derry Street? Yeah, why? There's suddenly bustling sound around his phone. Hello? Samuel? Don't hang up on me now. Lightning abruptly streaked across the sky, illuminating the street for a split second. With the unexpected light, I managed to get a clear view of my stalker. Good news, it wasn't the remnant. Bad news, it was a guy wearing a ski mask. Nice. Oh shit, that's usually not a good sign. Without a second thought, I hurtled down the street with the stalker hot on my heels. My heart was hammering against my chest and I could feel my pulse rapidly through my clenched fists. There's nowhere to run. All these rich-ass houses are fenced off. There's not another person in sight. Can't retreat from their fancy forces of defense. Jesus! The door from nearby house suddenly slammed open. A middle-aged man rolled furiously at me with one hand while the other pressed the phone up into his ear. Kid! Jayke! Get your ass over here now! There's a mechanic in beep, I'm guessing, as the house's fence unlocked and several lights will turn on. Well, at this point, I'll take what I get. I raced through the door, open doors, and dashed towards the man. He ushers me inside and glares back outside the door, searching for my pursuer. Okay. That was intense. Stumbling through the door into the safety of the house, I leaned against the wall in exhaustion. Oh my god! Okay. Beyond me, Samuel stood at the door and peered into the street with gritted teeth. Damn bastard ran off. Shame. I wanted to wring his neck for going after a kid. Speaking of which, you doing okay? Oh god. I'm not good at cardio. Oh god. That's me after a mile. Oh god. That actually hurt my throat. Ow, that actually hurt my throat. But that's how I act after a mile. I'm a bit better. I struggled to catch my breath and take in my surroundings like I just did. It's a nice and large house, but rather modest for something in a rich neighborhood. Everything's so damn clean, though. Finally able to breathe normally, I turned around and faced Samuel. Thanks for saving my ass. Yep, that's Samuel. Okay, I'm not gonna say it, but this is one of the spoilers someone gave me. And I think we learned this. Actually, I think we can learn this in this episode. No need for thanks. I think I could sleep if the kid on the street was out a creeper. What's wrong, kiddo? Cat got your tongue? You're in your boxers. Sorry about that. You caught me at an awkward time. Samuel smirked as he shut the front door behind him. I usually sleep nude, but I figured I should make a decent first impression. What? You disappointed? No, not at all. Okay, maybe I was lying. Just a little. Okay, apparently I'm gay in this game. Great. Samuel was probably middle-aged, probably in his late 30s or early 40s, but it definitely didn't show. He wore a rather ruggedly boyish face that had a certain kind of charm to it. His body shared that charm too. He looks 20. Catching myself... Okay, that's not weird. Catching myself staring again, my face grew embarrassingly heated as I awkwardly looked out the window. The rain's coming down even harder with harsh lightning streaking across the sky. I'd offered to give you a ride back home, but my car's busted at the moment. Samuel glanced at the dark cloudy sky with a frown. It's not safe for you to be outside in this weather either. If you don't mind staying over at a stranger's house, you're welcome to spend the night here. I'm the only one living here at the moment, so there's plenty of room. That'd be great. Thank you so much, sir. Just call me Samuel. Sir reminds me I'm getting old. Anywho, you're free to use the guest room upstairs. Be sure to call your parents or something and let them know you're here. I'll be in the room across from yours if you need anything. Thank you. Can I have some condoms? Oh god, that was bad. My phone's speakers nearly split open from Miss Clarice's worried shrieking. You were chased? Jake, are you hurt? Do you need me to call the police or at least give you a ride home? No, I'm fine, Miss Clarice. No need to worry. One of the neighbors found me and offered to let me stay for the night. You probably shouldn't be out in this weather anyhow. That is a relief. I'm just glad you're safe. I'm honestly surprised someone was generous enough to lend you shelter on their street of all places. I'm with you on that note. This neighborhood doesn't seem like the friendliest place, to be honest. This man doesn't happen to be named Samuel Clark, does he? Yeah, he is. Do you know him from somewhere? Samuel was one of my students a very long time ago. Bless his kind heart. I'll sleep better at night knowing you're in capable hands, Jake. Same here. Sorry to call and wake you up so late. How old is Miss Clarice? If this guy's 30 or 40, it's no trouble at all. There's also something else I'd like to inquire, Jake. Should I be concerned or flattered that when asked to call parents for safety reasons, you chose to call me instead? Yeah, you should be flattered. I'll go with flat, yeah. The phone was silent for a moment. I could almost imagine Miss Clarice giving me a reluctant nod. Alright, just let me know if you ever need someone to speak to. I will be here. Good night, Jake. I expect to see you in school tomorrow. Night. Peace! Okay. See you guys in the net. No, okay. My phone shut inside. It feels weird to be in someone else's home like this, but at least it's relatively safe. Samuel's... I can't speak. Okay, okay. Something's weird with my head. Samuel seems like a decent guy. I'm lucky I ran into him. You called? Jesus. Samuel, sorry, I didn't see you there. It's fine. I can't blame you for being jumpy after what just happened. Anyway, I figured you wanted to be dressed for bed, so I got you some clothes to borrow for the night. The shower's upstairs, too, if you want to clean up a bit before bed. I cannot talk! Neatly folded t-shirt and shorts. Wow, you think of everything. Thanks, man. I was surprised to find the clothes to be my size. They looked clean, but well used. Hey, Samuel, do you have a kid or something? He sparred in surprise for a moment. Me? With a kid? I kind of thought since you had these clothes... No. They belong to my employer's kid. I used to take care of them here in this house. Believe it or not, I'm actually a butler. I couldn't help but snort in disbelief. Samuel shot me an indignant look. You're a butler? You sure don't look the part. Are they supposed to be all refined and elegant? Hey, cut me some slack, kid. No, fudge! Nobody looks anything when they're doing... Okay. Except high. What? Wait! I'll take that as a compliment, but you're a bit young for... Okay, I'm just gonna skip those. I don't even want to read that. Okay, nice. I yawned and long and hard as I stepped into the hallway. Okay, well actually I'm gonna save here because I think we're pretty far in. And actually, there you go, there's Samuel right there. November 13th. What? I don't remember that. Oh, because when I downloaded the game, I tried to get my last saves and it broke some of them because of the times. Yeah, because I got the game and when I clicked that, it was weird, so I didn't want to read it. Anyways, though, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, and remember, if you need to get the notification, still make sure to hit the notification bell icon right next to the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video. This was Cosmic. Goodbye! Goodbye! Peace. I don't even know how to do my own outro anymore. That's great.